Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and it's time, it's December, it has come, and it's time to have a play in the book that we made. There's a video on how I made this little loose leaf junk journal. So to have a play in it to help me, I'm going to use these prompts. These are the prompts by 49 Dragonflies and Louise Heinzel, and you can get the prompt list from Barbara at 49 Dragonflies from her YouTube channel, and I'm going to do number 1 today, which is ribbon and a playing card. So it's ephemera that you make. Barbara's going to use her ephemera in a future journal, but I'm going to immediately put mine in my little grungy junk journal. So this will help fill this up. My other book is for my memory keeping, so you will see that other book, the altered book, another day. So yeah, so it's ephemera that you make, so it's called ephemerember, but with a D, so it's defemerember. So it's December, ephemera in December. That's quite cute, isn't it? So I printed off the prompts, and I printed them off also in a smaller size, and I have used them there in the first page. So I've always got the prompts handy as well, and I just gave that a little bit of decoration. So we'll set that aside just now, and what we make today will get put in a page. So it was ribbon and a playing card. So so this is going to be a wee bit of a messy play today. Some paste, some distress ink, and some stuff, some mixed media stuff. So I've got the playing card here. It's from an Alice in Wonderland pack, and I'm actually going to decorate the playing card this way round because it fits with this nice wintry napkin, and if I had to do it that way I would have to chop his tail off, so I'm going to do it that way. So the playing card, when you put it on, you can actually see the pattern underneath, and I'm not really all that keen on that. So the first thing I'm going to do is attack the playing card with a little bit of gesso. So just come on then, don't be shy. Oh, do I need to open another one? Oh my goodness, that's too much. Anyway, let's get some of that off. I don't want to cover up the numbers. I want to still see that it's a playing card. Yeah. Don't need to be too fussy because I'm going to put my napkin over it. I should have had a spare piece of brown paper or something to put that excess on, but anyway, that'll do. Right, so to get the bird on, I'm just going to use a little bit of water. I've got my water here that I just dipped the gesso brush in. Just take a wee drop off, and I'm just going to make sure I've got the bird in, and then just go round the edge a little bit with the water. And that means we can tear that away. It's good just having a play like this, don't you think? You never quite know how it's going to work out. There we are. Going to lose some of the berries, but anyway. Right, and that should just go on there like that, hopefully. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if I'm going to dry this. I've got my heat gun here. So I'm going to go and dry it. Right, well that's dry enough, and I'm just going to put a little layer of the Mod Podge on. This is matte Mod Podge, just a little bit, just so that the napkin will stick. And I'm happy for it to be a little bit textured. And I'm not really going to the edges. I think that'll do. Put the brush back in the water. The brush in the water gets used for everything. Right, and now we just want to get that on there. Excellent. Good. Now I'm just going to carefully take the edges off, and I don't mind if it comes off a little bit like that, because that's where the number is, and I'm just going to go around. Because I want you to see, I want to see that it is still a plain coat. We got a little bit of his head off, never mind. I'm sure he won't mind. We've left him with some berries, so he should be happy. There we are. Good. That's fine. Right, now we're going to add a little bit of texture. So this is a fun bit. I've got this stencil. This is Sugar Pea Designs, and it doesn't have a name, but I would imagine it would be called something like, I don't know, brick wall or something like that. I'm going to put a little bit of up there, maybe a little bit here, and maybe a little bit over there. So for this I've got Daler Rowney texture paste. Just a little bit at a time, because I don't really want much just in that corner. This is where your fingers got all messy. And maybe a little bit down there. Yep. And will we put just a touch? Do I want some over there? No, I don't think I do. I think I'm going to leave it at that. So let's put that down. Put the lid on this. Wipe that off, because that will go hard. And give that a little wipe. There. We didn't use too much, so it's all right. Right, we're done with that. We're done with that. So the next thing I want to do is add some more texture using something from the past. This is Stampendous Frontage Shabby Blue Embossing Enamel. I have had this for, oh, I have no idea, but a long time. I'm not sure if you can still get it. It's like embossing powder, but kind of thicker, and it's got a little bit of glitter in it. And I'm just going to put it on top of the texture paste, and that will just hold it. And that will do that. Right, so another blast with maybe just been a little bit, that's better, you can see the wall again. I'm going to give it another blast with the heat gun. So that sort of bubbles up a little bit, but that's really cool. It thickens up with the heat, and yeah, really happy with how that is. That's cute. Right, so a little bit of distress ink around the edges. This is fired brick distress ink. Give it a little more red. Can't have Christmas without some red ink. This just gives it a nice border, a nice finishing touch. I like that it's a little bit rough around some of the edges as well. Okay. Right, so the other element of the ephemera that had to be used per the prompt is ribbon. So I have a piece of the sari ribbon which matches what I used in the closure for the journal, and I'm just going to put this, it's a little bit big, let's chop a bit off. I'm just going to, although this isn't a tag, I'm going to attach the ribbon as if it is a tag. Just to the edge there, I think. And all I'm going to do is staple it on. As long as I keep my fingers out the way. Maybe put a second staple in that. Oh, it went on top of that other one. Need to go at a different level. Better. There. Okay, so let's move that out of the way and add a little finishing touch, I think. So I have that one or that one. What will we have? I have another one here that I was practicing with, and I put a white one on that one. So maybe we should go for the white. Although I do actually quite like that one. Or do we have to have it matching? Well, I don't think we do. I think I'm going to make them different. Put that one on. Keep that for another day. I'm going to take this little spongy pad off, and I'm going to just glue it on rather than use the little pad. It doesn't have a right and a wrong. So this is prompt 1. I'm 1 day behind already. It's only the 2nd of December and I've managed to be a day behind already, but I don't think it matters at all. I will catch up. You don't need to do them in order and you don't need to do all of them. So how cute are they? What do you think? They're very cute. Right, let's get the journal out and see where these little, I think they might be coal tits. Let's see where they can live. Let's move some bits out the way. Move the water well out the way. Right. I'm not sure about the map page. What about this grey page? Is that too busy behind it? I don't know if I want them overlapping or just side by side like that. Side by side. How is that grey page? Yeah, I think they go better on the grey page. What else is there? No, that's too busy, I think. Ooh. Oh, I quite like that one. I think we'll go for that. Yep. Yes. Right. Let's get these glued. Okay, and I'm going to just use some of this as well. Because although this is just for me, I don't want things falling out. I don't want to have to go back and redo things. So we'll put him about there. So I've got my first photograph ready to be printed off for my other journal, which will be the memory keeping journal. We were out yesterday. I shouldn't give too much away, but I've got a photograph and it won't surprise you that it's of food. So there we are. What do you think? I think they're quite cool, aren't they? Now, the only other thing I was thinking was from the big list, although I've got the little list here at the beginning, from the big list, maybe I should cut out and just put it down here with the date that I do it. What do you think? I think maybe I should. Roughly cut them out. that's quite good, isn't it? Let's get that on. A little bit of glue stick will hold this, no bother. Here we are, and so I can just reach for my little date stamp. There's the date stamp, and December, and this is the 2nd. So let's put that to 2nd of December. That is the 2nd, isn't it? Yes, let me just check. This is Thursday. Thursday. Yeah. I had to look at the calendar there. Okay. Let me make sure I've got this the right way up. Yeah. Cool. And I picked 25 for 25th of December for Christmas. I thought, well, I had the whole pack of cards. I'm like, what ones will I pick? All right, why not pick a 2? Maybe I should have put the 2 up. Maybe I should have put 25. 25. Doesn't matter. Right, okay. So that's number 1 done. And yeah, really happy with them. I think I'll need to sit them under a book, get them well stuck down. Okay, thanks for joining me today, and if you've enjoyed the video, I would love a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.